This is Wimberley Hall, room 338, and I'm going to give you a quick rundown on how the audio-video system works in here. Up here in the front of the room at the teacher station on the right-hand side is our controller. It's going to control the projector, the audio, and the video. The projector display is off right now. I'm simply going to click the on button, and that's going to power up the projector in the back of the room. It does take about a minute for the projector to power up, so while that's happening, I'm going to go ahead and log on to the computer here. The keyboard tray is located right underneath the desk, and then I'm just going to follow the directions that are on the screen for me. Control-Alt-Delete to begin. A responsible use message pops up, and I'm going to click OK after I read that. The username then is my UWL 8.4 username, just like the beginning of my UWL email address. My password is my UWL net ID, and the third line here says log on, and I'm going to make sure that that is on the Eagle setting. Log on, Eagle. I'll click OK, and that's going to log on to the computer for us. Now we can go over to our controller, now that the projector is booted up, and we can choose which source we want to show on the screen. On the right-hand side are our selections. I'll make sure the PC button is selected, and then the PC shows up on the screen in the front of the class for us. On the left-hand side of the teacher station is a document camera. On the right-hand side of the document camera is the power button. I'll go ahead and power the document camera up. The advanced features are up here by the camera. This wheel will zoom you in and out. There's an autofocus and a manual focus, and you'll want to keep that autofocus turned on unless you're doing something active underneath the camera, like writing or moving. Then you might want to use the manual focus. Once the document camera is all booted up, I can come back over to the controller and press the button labeled Doc Cam. And then anything I do on the document camera is going to show up on the screen. There's a DVD VCR here in the room. It's located on the left side of the teacher station. If you have a VHS tape, put it in on the right-hand side and click the video button. A DVD will go in on the left-hand side and click the DVD button. Then we can use the front panel controls or the remote control to control the device. We come up to the controller and hit VCR if it's a VHS tape, or DVD if we have a DVD playing. As you saw, I just turned that volume knob to the right, and that turned the volume up for us. And if I turn it back to the left, that will turn it down for us. And that volume knob is going to be used for whatever device we're using. So whatever is highlighted, the audio and the video switch together. So since I have DVD highlighted, the volume knob controlled the DVD volume. If you have a video on your PC, that's how you'll adjust the volume, or something on your laptop or other device, that will be what you use as well. Everything we need to connect our laptop is located here in the middle of the instructor desk, including a power supply. So you don't have to rely on battery or run your cable across the floor. You can simply plug it in. There's an audio cable, a video cable, and a network cable. I'm going to go ahead and plug the video cable into the video card on my laptop, and I'll plug the audio cable into the headphone jack on my laptop. And I'll also note that this audio cable can be used for another device that you have, like an iPod or an MP3 player or whatever you want to use. Plug this into the headphone jack. Make sure laptop is selected on our controller so that the audio switches as well. And then you can use our sound system to play whatever it is you have on your device. Now that my laptop is connected, I'm going to go ahead and go over to the controller, press the button labeled laptop. That's going to tell the projector to look for a laptop. However, nothing is showing up on the screen for me at the moment. And the reason for that probably is that I haven't told my laptop that I have an external projector connected. The way I'm going to do that is to hold down the function key and then tap the F8 button. A nice little menu comes up on my computer, and I'll choose the duplicate mode so that whatever is showing on my screen will show up on the big screen. Some computers don't have that menu. Some of them, it's an automatic switch, so you might have to hold that function key down and tap the F8 key a couple of times and pay attention until you get it to the mode that you want. And then our laptop shows up on the screen for us. When I'm all done with whatever it is I'm doing, I'm going to go back over to the controller, up into the display area in the upper left, and I'm going to click the off button. And that's important because that powers the projector down, and it'll save the life of the projector bulb for us. The last thing I'll mention is that here on the desktop is a written version of what I've told you in the video, and in the upper right-hand corner are the names and phone numbers of the Academic Technology Services staff. If you ever need help during a class or ever have questions of any kind, please give us a call.